I would like to be a writer. I am a writer. I mean, I'm starting to write. I would be a avian cognition specialist, a comparative cognition specialist. What you do is you study how birds think and behave, and then you compare it with humans or chimpanzees, and it's comparative. It's the whole idea. I got the idea from, I have a scrub jay that made friends with me in Reno, Nevada, and he's become my best buddy. He's a wild bird, lives outside, but he eats out of my hand, talks to me. I thought this bird couldn't possibly be doing what he's doing, so someone suggested that I contact the foremost avian cognition specialist, which was Nicola Clayton at Cambridge. So we started our correspondence, and we eventually met, and I realized that it was an area that I was extremely interested in. So now I'm sort of an amateur field scientist, and I record and observe scrub jay behavior in the context of nature. Well, actually, I read about it in Scientific American. There is they were studying what really causes resonance, and they were trying to find out, what really allows a Tuvan Mongolian throat singer to do what he does. And it turns out there were two schools, and the method was so simple it was unbelievable, because if they use their false vocal folds, they move their tongue forward and backward like this. Then they use their normal vocal folds. They just move the middle of the tongue up and down, creating a second chamber at the heart palate, and manipulating the sides of the mouth and the middle of the tongue, and that resonance that's where you control resonance. That's where the formants are made, is in the shape of the tongue. Because if you really stop and think about it, the rest of this is just a sounding board. You can move your soft palate a little bit, but it's really your tongue that does all the movement. So that's really the only thing you can change. Humming, you can do it like this. Use your normal vocal folds. You can go. That's one form of it. With the Verdi Requiem, you sing it just like an opera. It requires all the same things that an opera does. The difference is that I think it's a little more atmospheric. So you have to really play into the atmospheric aspect of it, because you don't have scenery and movement on stage to, create that tension. So you have, that aspect, but that really has nothing to do with voice. It has more to do with just being in tune with the atmosphere, making sure that things dovetail from one section to another. But for the most part, it's pretty operatic.